Are we
We're
on?
live.
All right,
We're on.
rise and shine. It is Mer World Card time. And also Dan, the great curator. Good evening, Dan. How are you tonight?
Doing good. Sorry about the delay, guys. Wi-Fi issues. We had to call in a tech guy to fix it, but I think we should be good now. We should be good now. You're the tech guy. You're the tech guy.
Oh my goodness. The tech guy. This YouTuber, he needs to get better Wi-Fi system because he's
Guys,
all over YouTube now.
I'm the talent, okay? I'm the talent. I'm not production. Okay? Everything's going to be very amateur until I can hire a crew.
No, that's right. Pretty soon, Dan is going to have an entire crew helping him, just like Jeff Wilson. Mm-hmm. He's going to have an office, a studio. There's going to be the Great Curator Studios in Orange County.
I know.
Can't wait to come visit you there.
I can't bother with these little details. Come on, I'm trying to be creative here. Can't be worrying about connectivity issues.
And then he's got a new mic.
Yes.
I had to help him get him to adjust with that one too.
Yes, I got a mic, guys. I'm spending money here for this show.
All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So
how you doing today? So you're running on fumes. I never thought you had fumes. I just thought you were a robot.
Oh man, I know. Well, I was on that Whatnot stream last night for 4.5 hours. Gosh. And then today I spent like basically all day today at Burbank Sports Cards working some deals.
Okay.
Yeah. I was at Burbank, and then I was coming home from Burbank stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half, and that really just like drained me.
Wow, you drove all the way to Burbank today.
Yeah.
What kind of deals can you talk about the deals? What did you do?
Yeah, I cashed out. I took a couple cards on consignment for a friend of mine, and I cashed out on them. 3 of them were like cards that were like nobody wanted. 2 of them were like Tua auto cards, RPAs.
Yeah.
And one of them was an RJ Barrett auto rookie, but he had one really good card. He had a Joe Burrow RPA out of 5, flawless Nike swoosh patch. Yeah, so that was the big card. That was like a $10,000 card. So
you got that card, or you're selling the card?
I sold it for him, and I was taking it around to a couple shows since Dallas actually, and people wanted it, but nobody had the money to pay up for it. So just took it to Burbank, cashed out on it, picked him up a couple cards and some cash in the deal. So
now is that the Burrow is that the one you posted on IG on Instagram?
Yes. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a $10,000 card. If people would have paid up for it, and you know what? Burbank, they immediately listed it for $15,000.
Really?
So they'll probably take 12, 13 for it. But I had that card for like a couple weeks. I took it to the shows, and the guy, he probably would have taken like $65,000, $7,000 on that card.
Jeez.
But nobody wanted to pay up for it, and they missed out on an opportunity.
Now, does Burbank cards, they list that on eBay?
I think so. I don't know where they listed it, but I just saw they posted it on their Instagram for $15,000.
Oh wow!
Wow! It's like I walked in there and I didn't even tell them my name. Yeah, I didn't give them my phone number, my Instagram, but they knew who I was, and they tagged me in their Instagram post.
They leave you a parking spot too.
I know, right? They should have given me preferred treatment. But
God, speaking of parking spots, oh man, we got to talk about.
I'll show you what I picked up.
Well, we'll have to talk about Cardstock Trading Show in a bit.
Oh, definitely. Let's get started. But let me show you this real quick here. So we did part cash and then part trade. So one of them, we picked up this Trey Young rookie ticket auto.
Oh, nice. Well, the red color matching the uniform.
Matching.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't. You know what? I didn't even think about that when I picked this up.
Oh, wow.
I just picked this up for the guy because I said, okay, I'm going to go to Atlanta at the end of the month. I'll pick this up. I'll probably be able to move it there. Grab it, but I didn't even realize it was a color match. That adds value, guys. And then here's the big card that I got him in the deal. Michael Jordan, color match, PMG.
Now you got that for Burbank cards?
Yes.
Correct?
So yes. So basically, I did a deal where I gave them 4 cards, including the Burrow. So altogether, they gave me $12,500 in value. I took $5,000 cash to give to my friend who's I'm doing the consignment for. Okay. And then I picked up these 2 cards in trade. This card I plan to move by the time I get to Culture Collision in Atlanta. And then this card, he's going to PC it. But we're going to do something fun. with this. It's a BGS 7.5. The subgrades are centering 9.5, edges 9, corners 9, surface 8.5. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crack it.
You are.
We're gonna clean it. Okay. We're gonna sub it to PSA, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, it comes back an 8. You know, we'll see. That's
PSAs have 7.5s now too, because I got one back, a 7.5. I didn't know those existed from PSA.
It's an experiment. We'll see. We'll see if I can go 2 for 2 with the grade bumps.
We're going to do that pretty soon then?
Probably in a few weeks, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that. So that's what I got out of the deal. So that's what was keeping me busy today. Even though I don't do, guys, I have a real job. I have a real responsibilities, and yet I'm still spending my days doing card stuff and then my nights doing, this stuff. It's crazy. My priorities are all mixed up, guys. I don't follow what I do. Okay. Don't follow what I do. Very irresponsible. Okay.
You're not irresponsible, man. You're just a workaholic. It feels like.
I know. It feels like, I would say I'm a workaholic, but it doesn't feel like work, to be honest. It just feels like I'm just playing around, goofing off.
No clue when you sleep, man. Because I'm working around the clock and I can't get anything nearly as much done as you are. It's insane. What do you think, guys? Is it insane or what?
Well, I'll probably say I neglect my family. That's probably it.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So what Ann says.
All right. Let's say hi to some people here, and then we'll talk about
Let's do it.
Cardstock Trading Show, because I haven't had a chance to talk to you. You left early.
I did. We're exhausted. You were still making a wheel and deal, so I just kind of left you alone because you were in the middle of something.
Yeah. So, and then I was busy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So now I haven't even had a chance to talk to you about your show. So I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on that show.
Did you go back on Sunday? Or did you work
I did not.
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
So Brian was the only person. Sunday League Investor was the only one of us.
Yeah, I was not about to step into that jungle.
No, me too. And plus, I watched the games. Our team, the Chiefs were on, so I'm kind of sad right now. I am very, very sad.
Well,
Marie and I.
My 49ers lost too, so we both were sad.
Definitely bummed, but I'll be rooting for the Rams. They'll both be a good game. I'll be happy for whoever wins. So I don't hate any of those two teams. I like both of them. So it'll be a win. But
still fun.
Since I live in Los Angeles, I'll be pulling for the Rams.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is always just it doesn't matter what teams go there. It's just like an event, an event that you just want to hang out and have fun.
Yeah, so that'll be. And that halftime's ridiculous. I can't wait. It reminds me of back at Coachella 2012. I cannot wait.
Okay, all right.
Let's say hello to everybody, shall we?
All right. A lot of people hating on me for the Wi-Fi issues. I'm going to skip you guys here.
Good evening, Steven.
Oh, Steven in the house. Okay. Money Mike is here.
What's up, Money Mike?
Jago.
See him with that Mahomes card on his.
Nice.
Jago. Nice. Matt C. What up, fellas?
Jay Champine.
Merlin. Great curator live.
Yes, Money Mike. Yes, this is a nice trade card. Available. Right. If anybody wants this trade card, it is available on consignment for my buddy. Okay. Let's see. Be in the eBay store. Calvin's in the house.
What's up, Calvin?
Aaron, my buddy Aaron, feed the dog.
Pleasure seeing you on Saturday, my brother.
Yes, we met him. Super nice guy. Search is in the house.
Search, what's yo? Money Mike, the Crack Master's back at work. Yes, he is.
We'll see if we can go 2 for 2, guys.
That's his other nickname. Yeah. Not the Great Curators, the Crack Master.
Yeah. I am known as the Cracker of Slabs.
What? The Cracker of Slabs?
The Cracker of Slabs.
I think I'm the Cracker of Slabs.
If you see me make a video about it, that means I got a great bump. If I don't make any video, then that means it didn't work.
I think it'll be interesting regardless. Be it good or bad. I want to see it.
But since it's not my card and I'm not paying for it, I have less I have no risk involved, so I'm more likely to.
We still want to see what happens.
Yes. Let's see here. Let me get through this here.
All right, guys. And remember, check us out either on YouTube, Instagram. Check me out at Merle World Cards and Dan, the great curator. And then after this show at 8:30 tonight, Pacific time, 11:30 Eastern time, I will have another episode of Merle World After Dark. Tonight is a Marvel-centric episode with Marvel Madness. We'll be talking nothing but Marvel.
You guys don't want to miss that. Merlin gets very saucy at these
yes,
After Dark episodes.
I have some fun little montage video beforehand for y'all to check out. David Campos, welcome to the jungle.
David, I think I heard that you were one of the Plays of the Week nominees in Card Talk podcast. If that was you, let me know, because I'm pretty sure they said the LA Card Guy or Bounty Hunter Dave or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was you.
For what? What is it?
You know the podcast Card Talk?
No.
Hosted by Card Collector 2. It's like a really famous
podcast. Okay, yes.
It's a really famous podcast, and they have these segments where they do like Play of the Week, right?
Okay.
Where they say, people send in their plays and then they pick the best one. And I think David was nominated. He didn't win though, although I think he should have won. But
like what kind of play is it?
Like, I bought this card on eBay and then I flipped it for this price, and they say, oh, good job, right?
Okay.
So something like that, right? So that was interesting because I heard him because they were talking about the Newport show, and they were talking about a Joe Burrow card that somebody bought at the Newport show and flipped it right away. And I think that's David.
Gotcha.
So please confirm that, David, that was you. That was pretty cool. Okay, Brooklyn State of Mind here.
What up, y'all? What up?
Okay, Mervin's got a question for you.
How was the Cardstock show for you, Merle? Oh, and you should sell that Mahomes RPA soon while the value is still high. No, I am not. Mahomes is over right now. I sent some of my lesser priced cards. They were still expensive, still the six figures. And
he's card rich.
Even in the 7 fit. No.
What do you mean seven figures?
Sorry, 5 figures. Sorry, my math is bad.
Merlin's saying he's a card millionaire here.
5 figures, yes. And I've got some of them that I was going to test the waters with and take with me to Houston show. But I'm not going to anymore. I'm going to ship them back to the vault.
Why?
Year.
You have them in hand?
Yeah, I think it's a waste of time. I don't think the Mahomes is going to sell.
It'll be a attention getter at least.
Yeah, but still, I had them there Saturday. No one even
did you
look at them? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Man, I missed it. Sorry, I was busy.
No one even paid attention to them. They looked at every single card except the Mahomes cards.
Well, let me ask you: did you have it in a graded guard though?
I did.
Because the Betty White sold right away.
It did. Yeah, I have them in graded guards. I have them in all of these right here.
How much is that worth? That Mahomes.
Oh, I had a classics that's a Gem Mint, and I had it for like 10 grand. There was like 2 or 3 I had for like 10 grand. There's my cheaper of those cards.
Did I see you picked up that 4 Horsemen auto?
No.
Oh, I thought that was me. I thought that was the one on top in the black.
No. That's the that is a Benedict Cumberbatch Tilda Swinton autograph.
Oh, okay.
From Doctor Strange.
Okay. Cool.
Then I'm in pricing my card, getting ready for Houston.
Very cool. Well, this is a perfect segue into Mervin's question here. Tell us your experience. I did a separate live and I did my vlog video. So if you guys haven't checked that out on YouTube yet, please check that out so you can see my opinions. But I haven't even talked to Merlin about this yet. So let's hear your experience. If for you guys that don't know, I thought it was a big shit show. It was super crazy. We were packed in there like sardines.
I mean, logistically.
Yes, but deals upon deals upon deals. It was insane.
It was.
Merlin, tell me your experience.
It was busy. I got there, and luckily, I found a parking space. I could see ahead of me and seeing the shit show of of all the dealers trying to get into the warehouse. And I took the very first side street that I get to and found a parking spot right on the corner there. And then I got in, and it was just like sardines of tables and tables and tables, like just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tables. And they each had another row, and dealers were starting to put their tables or getting set up in front of me. But I was like, wait a minute, there's no room for customers to get through here. Where are they going to go? Behind behind me or something, or behind those dealers. That's not just going to work out. Like they need to take those down.
Spot. You picked a table on the end, so you had an easy way to get in and out of the rows, right? You weren't really stuck against people, so that was a smart move. Let me ask you.
I still was. Every time I tried to sit down, that someone needed to get through because it was such a long line of tables. The only way to get out is if you crawled under the table or walked, 50 feet down the row here. So all the dealers were having to go to the restroom or go get something to eat. So I was never be able to sit down at all. And there was no room for your tripod to set up your camera either.
What was your impression of the area when you were parking your car, walking to there? Did you think it was safe? Did you think it was nice? What do you think?
It was kind of shady. It reminds me back in the days when I would go to raves like 20 years ago. I think I went to a rave there once.
That's right, guys. You heard it here first. Merlin used to be a raver. If you can imagine, he knows how to use glow sticks, guys. Okay. All right. So
one day I'll show you guys.
And then you picked the table on the end, and the tables were not assigned at all, right? And you were trying to save a table for me.
No, and I thought they had saved us a table. I mean, I told Chris, and he said he would. He said he would, and then he said he wouldn't, and then I was like, "Well, I'm going to go play so I laid the tablecloths over the tables,
right?
The 4 tables that we had, and then I was waiting for Mo to show up because I saw Mo pull up next to me when I was walking in. So I just said I'll go to the very far back, but I guess he didn't hear me or follow up with it because I never saw him again.
Was he? I got your messages. Was he really going to give away my table? I mean, we had the dude. We had the dude on the show. Right? Yes. He was our first ever guest on Between Two Slabs, and he was about to give away my table.
He was, and I'm like, listen, man, like, no, because we work together. That's ridiculous. Plus, Brian is coming with us. And he needs my display cases. So I told him we were splitting display cases and we're working together. So there's no way in hell that I'm going to let go of these tables.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you holding it down. I appreciate you holding it down.
Mo's, but Mo didn't show up. He already set up anyway. So I guess I'm okay.
I mean, I'll cut Chris a break because I imagine it was probably super stressful.
He was very stressed. Yes.
That event, but there would have been hell to pay, guys, if he would have taken my table. But luckily, Merlin held it down. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, and so it was just a logistical nightmare. I think there was just way too many tables in that small of a space. Way too small.
You told him to take the tables in front of us out. Right?
In which they did, yes.
Yeah. So what was that?
Because there was no room. I'm like, dude, where are people going to walk? There's nowhere to walk unless they walk behind us. So imagine if they had kept it before, there would have been literally people walking behind us and stuff to try to, look at the show. You would not have any room, like traffic room at all. It would have been just clusterfuck.
He must have oversold the tables. I mean, like how can it have been so crazy where they weren't prepared for that? Which is a good thing, I guess, because he promoted the hell out of that show. It was busy. Now, were you doing nonstop deals all day, or how did you?
I mean, it was like either people, a lot of our viewers were showing up, coming to talk to me, bring cards to either show me or, buy. I was meeting a bunch of other, dealers, promoters. I met a lot of the guys from the Pachanga guys. Who are they?
Union Marketplace.
Union Marketplace guys.
Wiley and Alex.
Yeah, I met those guys. They came to my table a lot, and I bought some cards from them, some Star Wars cards and some wrestling cards from them. But I did sell a lot. I even made a big sale. One of my hottest looked at cards was a red PMG of Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
You sold it?
I sold it. The guy came and met me Sunday morning.
Nice.
In my neighborhood at the Rose.
What did you get for it? What did you get for it?
32.
32 for a PSA 5.
Yes.
That's pretty good, guys. 3,200. So, oh, wow. Awesome, dude. Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah. So that was a big sell. And I sold a Hulk Hogan autograph. I sold about 3 or 4 PMGs. I sold a lot of bronze ones. All my cheap ones sold. I sold a few things. I sold my Betty White. at the very last when I was
how many more
cleaning up, that's it.
That's
and
it.
I can't get any more because people are going on eBay and finding them.
Wow. But, how many PMGs did you move, or how many Marvel cards did you move?
Oh my goodness, probably like a dozen.
Were these like people trying to get into Marvel?
Yes.
Okay,
but also people who like Marvel too, because I think that's why they took all my like $100 to $200 ones.
Yeah, I had a similar experience where a lot of people wanted to get into Marvel and they were just like trying to trade or do some buy some lower end cards. So that was an interesting experience for me. So overall, pretty good experience for you, you would say?
Yeah, consider what the cardstock shows have been in the past, where I've sold maybe 1 or 2 cards and everybody just wants to trade, and I'm like, I'm not trading a PMG for a 2 and a Josh Rosen RPA. Sorry, folks, it's not as liquid as these are, and that's usually the case before. But this time, people were spending. Even at the very last minute, I sold a Serbian rookie sticker of Nikola Jokic, the Joker. The guy bought. He's like, I'll take that. And it was a nice pink slab because he wears a pink jersey in it.
Oh, interesting.
So I did very well, and I had a lot of great pickups too.
Yeah. So overall, it's a good experience. It was a good show, but it was just like super hectic. I felt like I was in a battle royale,
Oh, yeah.
And then after I got out of the show, I was like, oh my God, what happened? And I had to like take some time to kind of calm down and, decompress.
Yeah, I was a little like, especially like trying to like defend the tables for you guys to help you get there, because I knew it was going to take a while, because it took a while from you coming from Orange County and Brian was coming from Pasadena. And then you get there and then you notice how much like of a shit show it is out there, of all the cars trying to find jockey for position, trying to get in and find a table, that it was going to take a while. And it just made me very like, antsy.
Yeah. I was only 15 minutes late, guys. It was, but I guess people were lined up right at 9 o'clock, ready to get in. But I heard he's going to move to a new location. I think that's what he said. I think he learned his lesson or something like that.
Thank God, man.
Yeah. But who knows?
But the tacos are really good there too. He had tacos.
I didn't even get to eat. Good. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, let's say hello to some people.
Yes, there's some more. Well, there you go, Mervin. Tricky Best Sports Cards. What's up, brothers? What's up, Tricky Best? Merle, you got me watching 90 Day Fiance again. Yes, we had a little 90 Day Fiance marathon last night because Maria knew that I have 2 shows tonight, so we watched them all. Darcy and Stacy, the David and Annie, and then Life Before 90 Days, all of them. About 5 hours of 90 Day Fiance. Dan, you and Ann have to do that next.
Man, I barely have time to watch any TV, to be honest. That's how I'm able to do all this other crazy stuff that I do, guys. I had to cut out my TV, so I barely get to watch anything anymore. But I sometimes I'll make some time to watch my favorite shows here.
I am going to watch Boba Fett tonight at midnight.
Have you not watched any of that?
Oh, no, I do. I watch it at Tuesday at midnight, or because it's Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. It comes out on Wednesday. Very cool.
Oh yeah. Shiny Cardboard Addict. Any day you can get a new PMG, that's a good day. Amen.
Yes. I picked up a couple PMGs there.
You did? Which ones did you pick up?
I picked up a Dark Phoenix PMG. My friend, my sports card hunter, gave me a killer deal. I don't even want to say what it is because people will get mad at me. It was such a great deal. And then I picked up a Silk Bronze PMG, raw. I don't know what I'll do with that. Nice. And then I picked up a Wong PMG.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, and
did you sell that on Whatnot last night?
I did. Yeah, I did. Let's talk about Whatnot, guys, real quick here.
Okay.
I'm going to make a video reviewing the Whatnot platform, but I'm learning about it. I did my second live last night. Those of you who were jumped on to support me, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. That is a very interesting platform. I've just been selling a bunch of raw cards on there. People don't care. People don't give a crap about condition comps. They just bid on the cards that they like. I think it's very collector focused. I think people just open it up for fun. They'll bid a few bucks to get a cool card that they want, and they'll just hang out in the room with me all night long. I was doing my live for 4.5 hours.
That's crazy.
I sold 180 raw cards, guys. I put them up for $2. Some of them go for $2. Some of them go for like 10, 20, more than that. It's crazy. So it's a great platform to move a lot of items. I'm still not really having luck with like the high end stuff on there. I don't think I have the right audience for that. But as far as the just raw cards, it's a great platform for that. And what I'm kind of learning is that people are using as far as my streams are going, anyways, they're using my streams to build out collections. That's what they were telling me. That's the feedback I was getting in the Whatnot chat room. So I think that's pretty cool. The people that follow me, I feel like now I can go find cool cards and I can bring it to the Whatnot and I can give it to them basically, or sell it to them. So it's a good way for me to kind of connect with all the people that support me. But overall, very good experience. And I made a video where I made a big deal about how they kind of gave me like an expectation that Whatnot wants me to sell like $10,000 a week doing this. Mm-hmm. I can see how you can do that, honestly.
Really?
Like, yeah, for me, like I haven't been anywhere close to that, guys. Like I've been selling like $2,000 each time I do it. But I can definitely see how if you do it a couple times a week, you could hit that $10,000 mark. So they want you to be on there multiple times a week to do that. So if anybody's looking to move a lot of low-end stuff, Whatnot might be a very good platform for that. And if you guys have questions about like what they charge and how to do it, put it in the chat and then I'll try to answer that for you. But overall, very good experience. I will probably do another one next week for you guys, but I've got like 30 packages I've got to pack and ship tomorrow. So after I get off of this show, that's what I'm going to be doing all night.
So they like are able to regulate it, whatnot, just like eBay is. So they know who the winner of the auction, each auction is for you, right? And then you print up a label, correct?
Yeah, so they will auto generate the label for me, and they will group everything together. So if one person buys like 10 auctions,
they'll combine
auctions, they'll combine it automatically. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just click the print button, and I had to get like a special printer for the labels, but that's it. And so they do all that together. All I got to do is just package it.
How many cards did you sell last night?
180.
180 cards
in 4.5 hours. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. Like, and almost everything sold. Like literally by the end of the stream, I was so tired, but everything was gone. Like I couldn't believe it. I could not. And you know what? I only had like 20 people in the room, and they were still buying everything. And prices were going for good amounts too.
Oh wow.
OG Card Scammer.
Yeah.
OG Card Scammer. First of all, that guy is a crazy maniac. He bought like so much stuff for me, but he was just outbidding everybody. Like,
yeah, I was listening to it for a good while and
wasn't playing around.
About like, oh yeah, he undercuts everybody.
He was snipe bidding. He was nasty.
Sniping, is that what it is?
He was snipe bidding everybody. Nobody could get anything, right? He was buying everything. He must have bought like 40, 50 items for me. And the only time people would ever really beat him was when he would go to the bathroom, So he'd go to that bathroom for like 5 minutes, right? And everybody's like, okay, let's get into our auction. So it was crazy. It was getting really nasty last night, but it was fun. It was fun to watch for sure.
Oh my God.
Okay, let me get some of these here.
Let's see. What else do we have? Axel C. Good evening, guys. Squeezing the show in between the Peru Ecuador soccer match. Peru, Ecuador.
Yes.
Who's winning that game match?
I just I made my biggest card purchase ever. And it's soccer card. It's a soccer card.
Where was this? Was this at the show?
No, this is elsewhere? On. Do you guys want to talk about it, or should I keep it suspenseful? Make a video about it. I'll tell you guys. Nobody watches this show anyways. I'll tell you guys. I spent $9,400 on PWCC. That includes the buyer premium, which I'm pissed. I'm pissed that they added the buyer premium. Okay. Otherwise, I would have got a really good price for
what's a buyer premium, may I ask?
When you buy it on these other auction sites, they charge you 20%.
20% of what? The sale?
The final sale price. So whatever the final sale price is, you pay 20% on top of that.
Good Lord.
I know. It's BS. And they didn't used to do this. When they first started their platform for like 2-3 months, they had no buyer premium. And it was great. Now it's not, now the deals are not as good as before. So you got to be selective about what you buy on there. But I still found what I thought was a good deal where I bought a Ronaldo 2003 rookie card, BGS 8. So I picked that up. $9,400. I think it's worth probably 13 to 15,000. So we'll see what I do with that. I'm waiting for it. It's actually supposed to come tonight. It's supposed to be FedEx. I'm waiting for it to show up the doorstep, and then I'll take that to Houston with me. But we'll see. We'll see what I do. That maybe that will be a flip, or maybe I'll hold on to it till the World Cup. But
yeah, and if y'all go into Houston, let us know. Hit us up when you're all down there, please. Money Mike, Merlin After Dark. Is it like the Pillow Talk and 90 Fiance? It sure is, man. It's more than Pillow Talk. More than Soldier Boy. Jamie Flores. Hard to watch this live stream and Neo with Spidey Jew and Flipping Steve live stream at the same time. I know, it's crazy. So much content going on.
I would say that's not a hard issue. Just watch us, guys.
Exactly.
Watch
the hell of Neo and Justin and Steve.
Yeah, just watch
those guys.
Watch them on the replay. Okay.
The hell of those guys, man.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. I wonder is Justin going to come to Houston? I know Steve's going to Atlanta.
No.
Neo's thinking they're going to Atlanta though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, because I know Steve is, and Neo's thinking about it. He's still trying to look for a room. Feed the gods. I got a couple vintage cards. One from Mr. Gentleman himself. Thanks again for that one, Dan. Really appreciate it, sir. What card was that, Dan?
He bought a, I think it's 1958 Ted Williams card from me.
Okay.
Very cool card. Very cool card. So appreciate that
support
here. Oh, I think you have a proposition here.
What is it?
Merlin.
I would pay $5,000 to see Merlin raving. Maybe I can pull some old photos out.
After
me my Jinkos.
If you want to see it, you got to watch him after dark. He'll turn out the lights, put up the strobe.
I had my Adidas visor, everything, my glow sticks, my Jinko, my big baggy pants, my backpack. Was there security in the Cardstock Show? Yes, there was.
Yes, I believe so. I think he had 3 security guards there. I don't know if they were armed or anything, but he said he had a group of guys there.
Don't forget the like. That's right.
Yes,
don't forget the
please
like.
Everybody like. Please
hit the button.
Like this.
Subscribe. Smash the bell button.
I don't know how that stuff helps the algorithm, but they say it does. So please, guys, take a moment to do that. We appreciate it.
Hello from New Jersey, fellas. What's up from LA in Orange County? That guy.
Yes.
He's from Orange County.
This is an interesting question.
Thoughts on the Long Beach Expo? Seems very limited on sports, mostly currency, but PSA on-site grading.
We
Dan and I did little certainly, that surveillance. What do you call it? Got it tired too. Reconnaissance? What the hell? I can't even think right now. What's the right word? Huh?
Recon. Just say recon.
Recon. I can't think of the word. It was very limited. There was about like a dozen sports tables in the very, very far back. I knew about half the dealers there from, other shows. My friend Donald, show collector, was there. That girl, Sabrina, who was the Dallas show, who bought a lot of Star Wars from me in Dallas. She's always talking to me. She was set up there with her boyfriend. Remember, I think you bought that autograph slab thing.
I bought the Elgin Baylor auto, which maybe I'll put on whatnot. I don't know, but I'll just tell you guys my opinion about it. It sucked. It was like
it wasn't much. Like I said, it was like 12, and it was like we were the only people there. I felt like looking for sports cards, and PSA was there. That was the only activity that pretty much Dan and I had, besides him buying the Elgin Baylor autograph tile. That I submitted like 2 cards there, and I got them back probably about a week and a half. That was express. So that was about it. But we don't want to sit up there.
Yeah, I was filming there, and the footage was just so terrible. I didn't even want to make a vlog about it. The place sucked. I mean, for coins, it's like paradise if you're into collecting coins and whatever else they had there. But for sports cards or collectibles, they had nothing. It was nothing. So I would not recommend that show.
That's where Chris Cardstock needs to set up. Enough space there.
Convention center, yeah.
I know, right? Jordan, Merlin, Dan, can you just talk about how you're preparing for Atlanta? Well, like the same, probably we're going to prepare for Houston this week, which is a lot, probably either whatever topical with sports, the little sports we bring, and then a lot of non-sports. definitely the Marvel, definitely the Star Wars, definitely like the Winter Olympics is happening. So I'm bringing my Winter Olympic athletes. I have Nathan Chen, Jordan, which I think I bought from you, the skater. I got a Topps autograph card, a couple of him that I'm bringing with me. I have some Chloe Kim's. I have some rookie Shaun Whites because this will be his last Olympics. So I'm going to try to push those out in Houston. And if they don't sell in Houston, then I'll take them to Atlanta. Hopefully they'll have gold medals by then. Dan, how about you?
With me, my inventory doesn't really change from show to show. It's just whatever I collect, whatever I enjoy. So I'll be bringing Marvel, basketball, wrestling. What's the other thing I collect? A little bit of soccer.
Yeah, a little soccer.
Yeah, that's really it, guys. I just bring my inventory from place to place. My strategy is that I just go to a different area. I meet different people, and if they see a card they like, they'll buy it. Most of my stuff is super unique anyway, so most people have not seen it.
Exactly.
But one thing I do is when I go to these specific regions, like if I go to Dallas or if I go to Atlanta, I'll try to pick up a couple cards of the local players to bring there because I think I'll be able to move them easier. That's really it. As far as my inventory goes, pricing, you got to make sure that pricing is somewhat up to date. And then the most prep that comes with going to these out of town shows is the travel logistics, getting the flight, getting the hotel, rental car, whatever. And also we always got to make sure we look up like a good place to eat and things like that. That's mainly where most of the prep goes. But otherwise, you never know what's going to happen at a card show. You just go there, you hope for the best, you make some deals, and you see what happens.
Right. So, what was I going to ask, Dan? God, I didn't even think. Keep talking. S. Champagne, Marvel question. With Merlin moving 12 cards approximately and Great Curator moving PMGs in the vlog, what are your next moves in Marvel? Higher value PMGs or other Marvel cards? Both. The higher value PMGs and any rare Marvel cards that I'm picking up. I know I'm picking up some Vibraniums, some Royal Foil, which are almost just exactly like PMGs, and then kind of like serial numbered rare like Marvel cards I can find, autograph cards of the MCU, of the Marvel Universe. Like I said, I have some of Benedict Cumberbatch. I have some I know even Dan has of Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I have Elizabeth Olsen autograph cards. So any of the autograph cards, plus with Star Wars, I'm bringing a lot of Star Wars too, of the Chrome that are serial numbered and autograph cards. How about you, Dan?
I would say that I'm focusing more on the other Marvel cards, just things that I think are cool looking, that are limited edition numbered, things like that. I'm trying not to pay up for these PMGs because they're so expensive now. But like if I see one that I really want that I think can have some room to grow in value, I'll pick it up. Like that Iron Man that I picked up a couple weeks ago, I paid up for that, guys. But I think that's a special card, so I'll do stuff like that. But the prices are really getting up there right now. So for me, probably I'm looking at like other cards. I really love the Marvel Masterpiece series, so anything like I can find of that. That's kind of like what I'm looking for right now.
Now, are you talking about Marvel Masterpieces like 90s or modern?
My favorite set is 1992. That's like my childhood set. So I'm always trying to pick up like PSA 10s of those. Okay. But I'm also looking at the inserts. Like I think the Battle Spectra gems are one of those. The galleries.
Meaning of the newer stuff, correct?
Yeah, the newer stuff. So anything like Marvel Masterpiece is something that I'm interested in right now.
Yeah, I have a huge collection of the Battle Spectre gems too.
Yeah, I saw them. You got a nice collection.
Yeah, I'll probably sell those pretty soon. I love podcast. OG was a sniper last night. Yes, he was.
Yeah, real nasty.
NorCal, it's good to see you, man. Gentlemen, what's up, man? Direwolf Collectibles. LOL.
Let's see here.
What else we got?
Spidey fan, huh?
Spidey fan. Hey guys, safe travels to Houston. Weather's supposed to get a bit wacky by Thursday.
Have you met Spidey fan? Did you meet him in Dallas? Is this Quincy? I think this is Quincy. Please confirm, Quincy, because there's a couple guys that have the Spidey.
I know there's so many
Spidey name, and I get it confused a couple times, but I think that's Quincy. I think you met him in Dallas. He's
There's another Spider fan, but he's out here in LA. Brian. There's so many people. Turner to the go. What's going on? Is this Turner from Dallas? Turner? T times 210 cards. What's up, fellas? I'll see y'all in Houston. All right. And I heard Sports Card Anonymous will be there in Houston too to hang out with us. So can't wait to finally meet him in person. G Pro 85 Katzman. Wow, love the honesty.
You know, we're always honest, guys. We're very direct. We're very straightforward. We try to be polite. We try to be positive, but you know, sometimes
we're just conveying our experiences, guys.
Yeah, we don't lie. We don't lie anything. This is like no nonsense, hard hitting journalism here, guys.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
You can take it or leave it, but we're just telling you what our experiences are at shows and collecting and investing. Robert Gonzalez. Hey, guy, Bob from Puerto Rico. Well, welcome from Puerto Rico. Great to have someone represent. Nice.
I love it when we get like these people from just like far away places like Australia, Europe.
Right.
Didn't we have somebody from like Sweden or something one time? I don't know.
Yes, I think we did.
Yeah, very cool.
Matt Fultagio. What's up for Vancouver? Not Canada, Washington, not DC. Picked up first non-sports card in Portland over the weekend, not Maine. Thanks to you guys. What's your opinion on Marvel Masterpiece for future investing?
I just spoke about this. I like it a lot. And, you know, I think it's the next high-end set for Marvel. So it's a personal favorite of mine, guys. Like, it just depends. I think with Marvel, don't try to buy Marvel because you think you're going to flip it or you think it's going to be the next big boom. Buy the cards you like. If you like Masterpiece, if you like Vibranium, if you like, you know, Flare Retro, whatever, just buy the ones that you like. And chances are, if you like it, other people will like it too. And they will also see the same value that you do. That's my best advice. Okay. I don't want to hear any stories about people complaining if they're buying Marvel cards and they get burned or whatever because they tried to flip it. Don't do that. Okay. Just buy the stuff that you like.
Yeah. I just sold a gold foil Joe Jusko Ultimate Spider-Man Achievement from 2016. It was a SGC 9.5. No, I sold it to someone last week, another Marvel content creator guy. And I sold it for $500.
That's my favorite artist, Joe Jusko.
I probably sold it really low price because now I'm seeing them raw. They're all gone now, cheap. And now I see the cheapest one I see on eBay is for like $750 raw.
You know, you can't really knock yourself that because you sold it at the price that day, and Marvel is changing every week. Like exactly. I sold in Dallas, I sold a blue PSA 10 bullseye, right? To that drunk dude for $1,800.
To Kim Kardashian.
That's probably like a $4,000 card now. So, but at the time, that's what it was.
That's how much has gone up in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's just how the Marvel market is right now. You can't look back.
Yeah, I paid like nothing for that card too, which is crazy. That's like 2 months ago. I think I paid $75 for it.
Yeah.
OG, here he is in the house finally.
Here he is.
Yo, I'm on the I-5 driving. Just pop in to say hi. You be careful texting us, OG.
Yeah, if you guys are mad at him, now's your time to take your shots at him.
There's the sniper.
All the guys that got sniped last night. That was OG.
Oh, Lordy. Global sports card investor. Now, he's from Australia, right? Good day. Yes. They're legends.
Yes.
You need to come to the U.S. and hang out with us, man. Yes. Or we got to do a show with you. We need to come visit. I've never been to Australia. I want to go.
If there's ever a card show, we'll be there.
I know, right?
Yes. Let's see here.
How are card shows in Australia? Let us know. Money Mike, is your buddy taking Bitcoin for that Trey Young rookie auto? He's always asking those questions.
Maybe I can ask him, Mike. If you're really interested, message me. You know where to find me, and then we'll try to work the deal. I'll ask him.
Merlin? What's the most you've ever paid for one card? How much for a card? Good question. I'd say like $3,000. Not much. You? Or is that a lot? I don't even know.
Me?
Compared to Great Curator, it's probably not that much. But
you know, me
at the time.
My biggest one is the one I told you guys about earlier in the stream of that Ronaldo rookie that I'm waiting to get in the mail. 9,400. That's the most cash I've ever paid for a card. I've traded up bigger than that, like the Jordan the Jordan Nike promo. That was like a $20,000 card that I traded to get into. But as far as putting down cash, that's the biggest one.
Gosh.
Yes. Okay. So that Spidey fan, that is Quincy.
It is Quincy. Good. We could clarify that.
Yes.
Jago, we're gonna get the Raving Merlin merch.
Oh,
because I have a lot of photos.
Yeah.
And I used to DJ too. I used to be a rave DJ.
Bet you guys didn't know that.
Feed the gods. I would rather have an honest conversation with you gentlemen and have different opinions or experiences. We're all gentlemen here. No need to fight over opinions. Just flex your cards. Yeah. Fight.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said, Aaron.
Thanks, Aaron. It was such a pleasure meeting you, dude. I'm glad you drove all the way from Murrieta, California. H.M. Ballin, what's your thoughts on Miles Morales' Ultimate Spider-Man? His stuff is going crazy, but is likely at least 3 movies away from MCU. 2 Vibranium Molten just did 600 plus. Like I said, I just sold a PSA 5, a red one, this weekend for $3,200. I sold that achievement masterpiece gold foil one from 2016 SGC 9.5, which is a mint plus, for 500, which I sold it under, but I still made profit. And like Dan says, at least you make a profit. You can't, kick yourself in the ass for it.
Yeah, I think
it's moving so fast.
Miles Morales, he's definitely probably this generation's Spider-Man, and with that movie that he put out, and
another one's coming out this fall.
Yeah, and he'll appeal to a different demographic than our traditional one of Peter Parker. So I think that is probably a play to pay attention to. Definitely
invest in them. I also have some Miles Morales Vibraniums myself. Calvin B cards. The Marvel Battle Spectre gems look awesome. Just pick up an Iron Man the other day. Yeah. Now all cool. Those are the same color, correct, Nan? They're all like that dark teal color.
Yeah. The ones that I've seen, anyways. And but I don't like all of them. Like the artwork on the 2020, I'm not a fan of. 2020 or 2016, that's the year that I like to focus on, just because that's Joe Gisco.
Oh, it is
that artwork. Yeah.
Which year?
2016.
16. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Which reminds
me, those are hard to find. I can't find those as much. True.
Yeah, they don't pop up that often.
Now, you think they're harder to find, like anywhere, like it shows on the internet, because more people or collectors who don't see these as investments, who just find these as like something they want to collect, like a comic book?
Yeah, I would say most of these are sitting in collections right now. That's why we're not really seeing them out there. But now that they're worth a lot of money, they're starting to pop up more because people are taking profit.
Okay.
But it's a different type of negotiations when you're trying to buy these cards with people, because these are collectors that you're buying the cards from. They're not flippers. They're not investors. So it's a different type of conversation you have to have. I from the people that I've talked to, that I've dealt with, definitely it seems like you have to convince them that you are worthy to take their card. Like they don't want to give it to a flipper so that they can make a quick dollar off of it, right?
Right.
They want to sell it to somebody that will value it and appreciate it. And if they are going to sell it, they're going to find the right home for it. So very interesting.
So Jamie Flores, he says, did you guys see the PSA 8 2017 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man Precious Metal Gems Blue Wolverine that sold yesterday at 5.6K? Now that's now blue is what, numbered out of 50?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see that then?
I did not, but I know that these blues are just going for crazy amounts of money. Like I can't even keep track of all these sales, to be honest. I follow this guy on Instagram. He's called like Gingerman Cards or something like that.
Yes, I follow him too. Yeah, he's going to be on my shows pretty soon.
He's always reporting the big Marvel sales, so I just watch him, and then whatever big news happens, then I'm updated through that.
Yeah, he's out of England. I'm going to have him on Merle After Dark one day.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Christopher Murray, good evening from Colorado. I've been picking up some insane Marvel cards. Would it be better to hold them till the National or do sell to think I've got bigger offers at the next Dallas show? It's up to you, man. I mean, they're going to start going up and up more. It just to you when you think that's enough money. You don't want to get too greedy.
I think Marvel has room to grow, but it depends. If you can take profit and if it's a good profit, then take it. Don't think that you're leaving money on the table. Don't assume that it's just going to keep going to the moon, because there will be eventual correction. So if you can't get out of it and you don't want to keep it in your PC, then it's never bad to take profit. That's my philosophy.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely up to you. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think about the card porn news about alt pumping the prices of PMGs? Yeah, what was that about? I didn't see the comments, but what is Mervin talking about? Do you know more about it?
Yes. So if you guys haven't seen this, basically people are accusing alt, which is an alternative marketplace. If you guys don't know what they are, they do a lot of different things. I think they do fractional ownership. They have like a pricing app, and then they have a marketplace where you can buy and sell stuff. And apparently people are accusing alt or representatives of alt of buying up all the PMGs at whatever high price that they're going for, like that one for 5,600.
Okay.
Then immediately relisting it on their marketplace at an inflated price. That's what they're being accused of. And who knows if that's true or not, but I will tell you guys this. This is a little bit insider information.
Okay.
2 Dallas shows ago, not the one that I went to last time, but the one before that, I had my PMGs out, and an alt representative came up to me and we were talking about it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm bidding on these." And I said, "Oh, I'm bidding on these too." And he's like, "Well, let's coordinate so that we're not bidding against each other, because I'm buying them for my client." And I'm like, "Oh, who's your client?" And he's like, "Steve Aoki." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're just buying them all up for his collection." And so, of course, he's got deep pockets, right? We assume. So that would be in line with what they're saying with that little posting on CardPoint. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. Is this like a pump and dump situation, or is this them just taking advantage or promoting their marketplace? I don't know what to think about that. For me, I believe in Marvel cards. I'm very bullish on them. So I don't see this as like necessarily a bad thing. I think the people that are really upset about this are the true collectors that are being priced out of this. But I'm seeing this a lot. I'm seeing a lot of people buy it and then immediately relist it for like 2 times as much on eBay, and people are paying this, right? So if that's just what the market is doing right now, I don't even think they've promoted it, to be honest. I think they're just flipping. This is like arbitrage, basically, what they're doing. So for me personally, I don't really see any really bad issue about it, because if people are going to pay for it, then that's what's going to happen, right? If people are going to pay for it, then alt is going to get burned, and then they get what they deserve. But that's just how flipping cards work, right? Mm-hmm. So the only people that really get burned on this are the true collectors. But these guys, you had years to collect these cards, and only now when you're trying to get into them, when the values are really high, you have to compete. So that's just how I think about it. What are your thoughts, Merlin?
Yeah, does Steve Aoki, is he a part owner of alt?
I don't know.
You don't even know? I was wondering about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just, if people aren't buying them, then it's not going to be worth anything. But everybody has a fair share, but they're up in that, price range where people who have money can afford and buy a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't.
Here's what I'll say. Let's put on the conspiracy hat. Let's put on the conspiracy.
You have a conspiracy hat. Oh wow, look at that hat
for a second. Okay, it's what I have.
Your do rag.
Okay, this is the conspiracy. No, wait, hold on. I got a real hat. Give me a second. I don't want to look like an idiot.
That's his do rag, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know, okay?
Here we go.
Let us know. Leave a comment in the chat. Oh, there's a conspiracy hat. Look at it.
Okay, if anybody knows what this is, I will follow you on Instagram. Okay, this is the conspiracy hat. I think that they are a handful of guys. Let's call them the 1%. The 1% of the collecting community. These are like the Nat Turners, the Ken Goldens,
the Gary V's,
and the Gary V's, the guy who runs Michael Rubin, Steve Aoki. These are the 1% collectors.
Jeff Wilson.
I don't think he's a 1% collector.
You don't think he's there either?
No, I think he's more like in the 3%. He's not at 1% yet. He's 3%. I'm like 89. I'm like 89%. 89%. Okay.
I'm 95.
He's like 3%. Yeah. So I think that these guys are secretly running everything, just like in any type of.
Oh, they're like the market. Illuminati of the card market.
Yes. I think they're pulling the strings on these things, right? So maybe they're sitting around a table, probably made of like 1952 Mickey Mantle cards, right? And they're saying, okay, what are we going to prop up next? Okay, let's go with Marvel cards. Let's go with soccer cards. Let's go with whatever cards, right? So I think that these people, they pull the strings. They do whatever they do, and that is what drives the market. And we, as the common consumers, right, we'll follow whatever direction they lead us to. So I would not be surprised if something like that was going on.
Well, let me ask you, what finally got you to start investing in like PMGs and Marvel, besides you just liking them? Because like it seems like you started buying them right at the right time too. And once you started talking about them, they started escalating. I know it's coincidence, and you're not, you aren't Gary V, you aren't Stevie Aoki, but it is coincidence that it started happening once you started investing in them. You just had good timing.
Well, this is the true story, never told before, guys.
Okay.
I'll never tell you again. All right. I was listening to a podcast. It's called Wrestling with Cards, hosted by Zan Morning, I think his last name is, which I will be a guest on his podcast pretty soon. I'm going to do
really?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing an interview with him tomorrow, and then I don't know when he's going to post it.
Oh, yes. I got to watch it. What time is that going to be? I got to write that down.
Well, it's recorded. So I don't know when he's going to post it.
Okay.
I don't know when he'll post it, but I will be on his show. Anyways,
Wrestling with Cards?
Yes. Okay. He talked about him and another podcast. It's called Stacking Slabs with Brett McGrath, I think his name is.
Right.
They talked about a Hulk Hogan PMG being one of the grails of wrestling cards. Hulk Hogan PMG. I'm a huge Hulk Hogan guy. I know what PMGs are, so I looked it up and I found out that was the 2013 employee exclusive, and I started hunting that. And I actually got that card the day after the National last year. That was my first ever PMG. I got that card, and then that led me down the PMG rabbit hole where I collected the entire PMG set. My Mike Tyson PMG was next, so I got those ones, right? And then I started buying up the basketball 2013 retros, and I got like a Magic Johnson one. And then right around that time, Justin Spidey Jew called me. He introduced himself. We became friends, and he's like, Marvel have PMGs too. And I was like, oh, really? And then that led me down the path where I started researching Marvel. And I started buying the Marvel PMGs, and I thought to myself, okay, sports crossover, PMGs to Marvel PMGs, it just made sense to me. So that's what led me down the path, and I've been buying PMGs ever since.
Good to know.
And then I think by the time when we did that Fairfield show, remember, I forget what month that was when we did the Fairfield show.
November, right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's when I really decided to myself, I'm going all in on PMGs. I'm buying all types of PMGs everywhere I go, and I've never looked back, guys. So that was it.
Love it.
Okay, let me try to get to the comments here. I am bidding in an auction right now. It's got 4 minutes left. So
what is it and what's it on?
Let's wait till it goes first, and then I will tell you guys.
Okay. Who we have next? Jason, how late is it now to get into the PMG market? Probably a little late, but not too late unless you find some good stuff.
Marvel PMG, it is in, I would say, if we're looking at like a baseball analogy, I'm going to say it's in the 7th to 8th. No, I'm going to say it's in the 6th to 7th inning, probably closer to the 7th inning. Okay. So that will kind of give you an idea. The retro basketball, they're cheap. You can get those in now. And that's pretty much it. But wait, did he say Marvel PMGs? No, he just said PMGs. Yeah. So the basketball ones you can still get in. Very affordable. Football, nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares about that. Hockey, same thing. The Marvel is going to be like in the 7th inning right now.
Okay, good to know. And how about what's is the newest of the PMGs? Is there some from last year, 2021 or
2020 X-Men, 2020 X-Men.
X-Men, okay.
Which are also very cheap. That's in like the second, that's like in the first inning, the 2020
oh, really?
PMGs, yeah. So you can get those, but they look different. They don't really have that PMG look. Some people hate it, some people think it's cool, whatever. You guys can be the judge of that. But if you view those as actual PMGs, even though they look different, those are like cheap right now.
Oh, wow. Axel C, curator, what impact do you think these weekly PWCC auctions are going to have in the market?
I think right now, this year is going to be. I think I heard this on Sports Card Investors say this. Which, by the way, guys, he gave me a compliment. Super cool. Let's talk about that afterwards.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. But this year is going to be like the battle of marketplaces. eBay is no longer the dominant marketplace for buying cards. Okay. You have PWCC, you have Alt, you have Golden, you have Heritage, you have all these different marketplaces where you can buy, sell cards, right? So I think that it's gonna make pricing more competitive for sure. We'll be able to get better deals. It will water down the market a bit. So if you just go off of eBay for comps, you're going to see prices go down because of that. But this is why it's very important to use other pricing tools like Card Ladder. Okay. All right. We could talk about Card Ladder too, because I had a very productive conversation where I got them to actually add the Marvel PMGs on there. Okay. But other pricing tools that get pricings from different auction houses and different marketplaces so that you can get real comparisons. Don't just go off of eBay anymore, guys. So I think the hobby is evolving. So I think it's good. I think competition is really good with that. So I don't see anything wrong with it. Although it just makes it hard for us as consumers. It's like we have so many different places to buy cards. Like we're always on different sites. It's like a sensory overload at sometimes. But if you take that part out of it, it's never been a better time to be a buyer or collector.
As long as you're not holding the hot potato, then it's good for the sellers. That's true.
Yes.
I'm buying the bronze ones. It's in my budget, and they look nice in my PC.
Yes.
And that's what I said. I sold a handful of bronze ones this weekend because it was affordable for a lot of collectors. Mervin, okay, you guys have to make actual foil hats for that segment. Yes, we will. Not a conspiracy theory. It's the reality curator. Uh-oh.
Okay, guys. All right, hold on. I got a bid on this.
Okay. He's bidding. Hope he gets it, guys. Everybody's finger crossed. We got to find out what this is. Hopefully there's no shill bidding going on. No shill bidding.
I'm waiting. It's loading. It's loading.
Oh gosh, what does that mean? Do you know if you won or not?
I bid. I sniped it. Did I get it?
Congratulations! Yes. Oh my gosh, he won.
Got it, guys. I paid up for it though. 300.
You got it, baby. Pay now, bitch.
$345.
What is it? Tell us.
This is if anybody ever doubts me as being a true collector, I just bought this 2016 Marvel Masterpiece set. Just like we were talking about. That's
what I just sold, dude.
Yeah.
That's the card. That top card is the one I just sold.
Oh, no. Okay.
The gold foil one.
Yeah. So I bought, this is the entire set. This is done by my favorite artist, Joe Jusko. He did the 1992 entire set of Marvel Masterpiece. This is what I have right here. I've shown you guys this before, but I'll show you again. That's the entire frame set, 1992.
Oh my God. Look at that, guys.
I just
entire set framed, matted and framed.
He's done little artwork here and there, but in 2016, they contracted him to do the entire set again. And I just got that. And I will frame it just like that. It'll be super awesome. So super excited to get this one. Super excited, guys.
You should get them all graded and sell it as a graded set.
Here's another thing. I don't even care the condition of this, guys. I didn't even look.
How many cards are in that set? Does it say?
81.
81.
Yeah, 81. So I didn't even look at the condition. I don't care, guys. True collectors, we don't care about the conditions necessarily. I'm just going to have it framed up. Yeah, I'm just going to have it framed up anyway so I can enjoy it.
Those are all the gold foil ones, right?
I think so. The variations didn't really matter to me. I just wanted the entire set for the artwork so I can get it framed up and then, have it for display. All right. So yes.
Congrats. Congratulations, Dan.
Yes,
you got it. People with money manipulate everything just like the stock market. True.
Yeah. I mean, no argument there.
C'est la vie, man. C'est la vie. Shane Edwards, how are the true collectors hurting because of this? If you are a true collector, you should be loving all this. True collectors should already be loaded up on these cards, selling off their extras.
Yes, 100% agree. 100% agree to that. If people are complaining about this, it's only because they're trying to get into the game now for whatever reason. But these cards have been around for years, guys. So, true collectors are having the time of their life right now.
There was a time when you could have bought these for nothing, man.
Yes.
There was a time for nothing.
Just last year. These were like,
really, just last year.
These were not that expensive last year.
Jeez, crazy.
Let's see here.
Stimulation, man.
Stimulation. Let me talk about this, guys, real quick here.
Okay.
Jeff Wilson, sports card investor, just sent me a DM out of nowhere to congratulate me on my channel growing, right? And he sent me some words of encouragement that I thought were like super cool. I posted a screenshot of it on my Instagram, but I thought that was super cool. I'm not going to say that he watches my content, but I'll say that he follows my content.
Yes.
So that was just like super cool. That made my day yesterday. And then I messaged him. Oh shoot, I got to message him again. Shoot, I forgot. I forgot.
It's okay. You can do that later. You can do it later, man.
I messaged him and he said that, maybe we can collaborate on some content sometime. So that's really cool.
My God. Oh, wow. That'll be exciting. Wow. Congrats.
Yeah. So I thought that was super cool that he did that. So that was pretty exciting.
I love it.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see him at one of these shows pretty soon. We'll definitely see him at Culture Collision in Atlanta.
Yes, he said he will be there. So maybe
he's from Atlanta. So
maybe me and you can I don't know, get a sound bit, say, "Hello, sports card investors, please watch Between Two Slabs with Merlin and the Great Curator." Something like that. We'll have to bribe him.
We'll have to do it. I think we can do it. I've talked to him before. He's a really nice guy. Yeah. I think he would do it.
Yes.
Shiny Cardboard Addict. I went down the PMG rabbit hole and collected most of the purple MCU ones. And that's the movie ones he's talking about, right? So the characters from the movies. Correct?
Purple ones? Yes.
Do you have a Spider-Man purple one of Tom Holland?
No, I have a Doctor Strange.
Okay, me too.
Yeah,
but
that's about
purple Spider-Man is hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Lee, would you recommend getting into non-Marvel PMGs?
You mean the sport ones? Yeah,
of
course. Yeah, but you gotta like it, guys. Don't buy PMGs because you think, PMGs are hot.
You're gonna make the money off of it.
Yes, buy what you like. If you buy what you like, you can never go wrong with it. Never. That's the best advice I ever got. When I first got back into the game, I had the flipper mindset where I'm just trying to make $1, and it's a grind. It's stressful. And I listened to a guy who's become like a mentor to me. Ultimate Pastime. I think it's called his name's Mark.
Mark, yes.
Yeah, Ultimate Pastime on Instagram. He just says buy what you like. He says it all the time. He says it every day. He hands out little stickers that say it. And once I started buying what I like, that's when I really had a lot of success with my collection, with flipping cards, making money, all that stuff. So that's just what I do now. Everything I have, I love it. If I see something and I immediately think to myself, I want to buy it so I can flip it, I don't buy it. If I see something and I think it's cool and I think it has value and I can get it, and then if I can make money off of it later, no brainer. I pick it up.
Yeah, those guys are great. I mean, now, that Ultimate Pastime Mark and Sasha T, they come to my table. They were at my table on Saturday talking to me for a while too, looking at the stuff I have, and they were admiring everything, asking me questions. So that's pretty cool, And then I had Roth Cards over. He's coming in from Florida, and that was pretty neat, when we started talking about, making content and everything. So I really had great, interesting conversations with those guys.
Speaking of that, Roth Cards contacted me. Ken, what's his name?
Ken Fornos. Kenneth
Fornos. So Roth Cards, Ken Fornos, Brian, Sunday League Investor, contacted me, and I guess we're hosting a trade night in Houston. And you are too. Merlin's on this train. Merlin's on this train too. Okay, we will be hosting a trade night.
I was going to ask you that. Is there going to be a trade night? And now you're going to be hosting it. Oh my goodness.
I guess not officially, but now they contacted me this morning. Oh shoot, I forgot to message them back too. I'm really bad at this, guys.
Oh my goodness.
I get so many messages. It's hard for me to keep up. But yeah, we are supposedly we're going to be promoting and hosting a trade night in Houston. So it should be good. More details to come. If you guys are going to
know what night it's going to be?
Saturday, probably.
It will be Saturday?
Yeah.
Now, will they have trade nights every night like they did in Dallas or not?
I assume so. If not, me and you will start it. We'll just go out to the lobby. We'll open up our case and people will come to us. But officially, we will be hosting a trade night. I don't know what the details are, guys, but I will be posting that pretty soon. Okay?
Okay. So in baseball analogy, what happens after the bottom of the ninth?
Okay, so when we use a baseball analogy, guys, to describe where we are, it's a cycle. Okay, so when a cycle starts, you'll see a run up all the way till it peaks at the ninth inning, and then it will reset. It'll have the correction, and then we'll go into the next cycle. So that's how I use the baseball analogy. So when I was talking, I said something, I forget what it was. Marvel PMGs are in the seventh inning right now. Okay, they've already spiked in price.
That's when you're singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at that point.
Yeah, they'll probably go up for a couple more innings, which means a couple more months, and then they'll have a reset.
Usually, at the bottom of the ninth, you might be losing. It might be over with.
Yeah.
Are buying retro PMG red basketball if you could afford it?
I mean,
do you have any red PMG basketball?
Yeah. I've got a Jordan and I've got a LeBron.
Ooh. How much are those?
So I have them at like 7,000 or 7,500.
Are they graded?
Yes, they're PSA 8 Jordan, PSA 9
nice.
LeBron.
Okay.
I bought the LeBron when I was doing a live stream, and the chat bullied me into continue to bid on it. So I think I overpaid for it, but whatever.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
What platform did you buy it off of?
PWCC.
You did. Okay. You love PWCC, man.
I did before they had the buyer premium. Now I don't know so much about it. You know, like you got to be very selective about it.
He's got the vacuum on. Wow.
That's my daughter.
Okay.
She's screaming. She's a little, hellraiser.
They're coming to Houston, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because my girlfriend's coming too. So great.
Yes. They will be there. They will not be at Atlanta though.
Okay.
Yeah. Too much traveling.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you get any footage from Cardstock? Because I saw your girlfriend filming. Are you going to make a vlog of that?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I had a new mic and there's no audio.
Okay.
So major epic fail. But I'm just going to
voiceover,
put it together in voiceover. Exactly.
Let me know what you guys think about this in the chat. What if
I put the wrong adapter on there, but I learned. I figured it out for next time.
Nobody's ever done this before. I had this wild idea. What if I got like super artistic with my vlogs and I did an entire vlog with no sound, like subtitles and soft music or black and white or something like that. And I made it really dramatic, like an old timey movie. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. That's
terrible because I don't think most people like to pay attention, like visually pay attention to vlogs. They like to listen more. And then when they hear like something that pops, then they go and start watching.
Are you kidding? Have you watched my vlogs? Have you seen my lower thirds? That's where I have my best content, in my lower thirds. Okay.
It is.
Believe me, the people who watch my vlogs, they're going to want to listen. They read those things. Okay. Because I always put like a lot of subtle digs in there.
Oh my God, you do?
Yeah.
Do they see it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm always like,
okay, I'll do that then.
I'm always like roasting people in the little lower thirds. So if you guys are missing out on that,
I was going to throw it all together tonight and see what I can come up with.
But maybe
I have some really cool.
It
sucks because I had some really great content. I had some great content with Ultimate Pastime and Sasha T. And like I said, Roth cards. All our viewers who came to meet us. Have some great stuff with them, and showing rare cards. I mean, and like you said, I'm going to keep saying this over and over again because Dan told me from the very beginning, if you display it, they will come. And I keep saying that over and over again. You display it, people bring that to your table. Am I correct, Dan? and they do. They brought the wrestling, they brought the Marvel, they brought the Star Wars, they brought the celebrity cards, the unique stuff. So I had some good, buys too.
It's like putting up a flag, a big sign that says, "Bring me this stuff. This is what I like." Whenever people come to my table and they say, "What do you want? What are you looking to buy?" I just say, "Look at my table, man. This is all the stuff that I like," and it works. People bring me PMGs, people bring me Kobe stuff, people bring me wrestling stuff. It works.
Yeah, I bought some, like you said, the Union Marketplace guys. One of the guys brought me some 96 finest Star Wars Chrome cards, and they were SGC 10s. And there's no comps on them. That's the hardest thing, especially stuff that you and I sell, Dan. There's a good and the bad. The good is there's no comps. The bad, there's no comps. But where are you going to find these cards at that grade of a grade?
This is how I value those things. Okay. If it's a very rare card that you can never find, okay, then it's just about how much do you want to pay for it based off of their asking price. But if it's a card that you can find raw, the way that I value it is, okay, what does a raw card cost? What is the grading card? What is the grading cost? Okay. And what are my chances of getting a 9, 10 or whatever, right?
Yes.
That's how I'll value a card. So for example, if there's a Star Wars card for like $20 raw, and the guy has an SGC label and he wants to get like $200 for it, and it's at like a 9, then I'll think to myself, okay, well, maybe if I buy the raw card, I put $30 into it, that's $50. Maybe I'll get a 9, right? So I'll value it and I'll pay a premium so that I don't have to do the work. Maybe I'll pay like $75, $80, $90. If it's a 10, I'll pay more. Okay. If it's anything lower than that, I'll price it at whatever it would cost for me to do that type of work and just pay like $5 extra or something like that. So that's a good way to price cards that have no real comps. But speaking of Star Wars sold crazy well for me on my Whatnot last night.
Oh, it did?
So I might be having to like rip some more Star Wars cards. Or
you saw how well I did at Dallas with the Star Wars cards. I mean, vintage and the modern. The vintage cards, and they're all graded because, like I said, you cannot find graded Star Wars cards. They're hard to comp with. But they sold like hotcakes at the Dallas show. And I sold the vintage stuff, like especially the Boba Fett's since the series out. I sold the Chrome, Galaxy Chrome 2020 to 21? The serial numbered stuff, the X-Fractors and the rare serial number, low numbered stuff like 25, 10, 5 sold out. I had almost 2 display cases of Star Wars cards in Dallas. And by Sunday, I just had 2 rows of Star Wars cards left overall. That's it. That's how much I got wiped out of.
Yeah. Star Wars is a play too. I might have to get into it. I've been so focused on Marvel, but Star Wars.
I know you have, yeah. It's hard too.
The feedback that I'm getting on my Whatnot for Star Wars is very, very interesting right now. Okay. Hero.
What do we have next? What was the worst loss on Whatnot? What was it?
I put up a slab on there that I was like $200 in on, and it sold for like $60. So that's probably my worst one. So that's why I don't feel comfortable putting slabs on there just yet, unless I start at a really high price. But for like raw cards that I pick up, I don't care. I'll put them for like $2 and I'll see where they go.
Now, because I think my friend Juan bought last week a Charlotte Flair of yours last week, right?
Oh yeah, Juan. Oh, you know him?
Yes.
He bought like a bunch of he bought like he got some good deals on my slabs too.
Because I told him to check you out.
Yeah. Yeah. So he did well. He did very well on Whatnot.
What's your input on Mark's cards?
Okay. First of all, I see a lot of controversial comments in here, so I think people are going to try to get me in trouble tonight. But if you guys want to talk about it, I'll give you my 2 cents on this, okay? But just
controversy.
Let's not get too crazy here. But Mark's cards, okay. So I don't think I told anybody this except for Merlin. Is I did talk to Mark. His name's Mike. I talked to Mike. He's the owner. I talked to Mike personally. He reached out to me because he saw the video that I put out there, and he just wanted to tell me his story. It confirmed a lot of the things that I suspected in terms of him making really bad business decisions with the intent of keeping his business going, with no intent of defrauding people or anything like that. There were some issues of how PSA conducted their business with him that caused some of these issues and forced him into a corner. So after getting more of the story from him, it confirms my initial reaction where I said that I don't think that he did anything fraudulent or anything like that. I don't think there was any bad intentions. I just think that he screwed up business-wise. Okay. And a lot of people might get upset about this when I say this, but if you're not a business owner, you're not going to understand. When you're a business owner, I am a business owner myself. And when you're a business owner, you have to make certain decisions of whether, of what you think is going to be best. They're like strategic moves, right? And every move has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. And people, business owners, always put in this position of whether they should, make moves for profit, make moves to take care of their employees, make moves to keep the lights on, running for their business. And he got himself in a situation where he got over leveraged. He made decisions to try to keep his business running, try to keep his employees on the payroll, and it got him in big trouble because of that. Not to justify anything that he did, but that's just what happened, guys. And I think that people just need to understand that and just call it what it is. And the fact that he is filing for bankruptcy, that just confirms that too, because a lot of people don't understand this too, but I've dealt with it myself on the legal side in my professional career of people who use the bankruptcy tool. Bankruptcy is a tool to get out of business debt, right? To try to like salvage it so that you don't have to pay your creditors and then you basically restart your life over again. So that's kind of where he is right now. It's very unfortunate, but I've said this in the beginning, and I think that this is where they're headed, that as long as PSA gets the cards back to the owners, then this situation will resolve itself. It will be an issue between Mark's Cards and PSA, and you leave all the other customers out of it, okay? As long as they get their cards back. They may be out the grading fee, whether it was graded or not, I don't know. But if you get your cards back, most people will feel at least they got most of their stuff back, so they'll feel somewhat whole. Okay. And then I also think it's very important to study this and make sure that these type of situations don't happen again, which I think that PSA is doing, because when they put out the statement saying that they're going to reevaluate how they manage their accounts, how they're going to make all their group submitters pay up their accounts up to date today, I think that they're taking those steps so that this doesn't happen again. All right. And so that's just my opinion about it. Whether you agree or not, that's it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes.
Mervin, Jeff is trying to reel you in so you can promote his Market Movers app.
Okay, guys. All right. Now they're going to get me started on this. All right. Okay. All right. Let's.
Well, that's his job. That's his job. What's he supposed to do?
Okay. So let me tell you guys about this. I've met Jeff a couple of times. All my interactions with him have been great. He to me, he's a gentleman. Now, is he a savvy businessman? Is he cutthroat? I don't know. I've never dealt with him in that regard, but I do recognize that he is a businessman, and he's built up this brand of Sports Card Investor, which has all these different businesses under its umbrella, like his app, his group submission business, his I don't know, does he have anything else, like the products that he promotes? So I understand all that stuff. So that stuff, it doesn't bother me at all. If he wants me to promote his app, probably not, because I have been talking to Card Ladder, and I use Card Ladder, and they want me to help promote for them. So I prefer that over his app personally. But anything else he does, I'm a big fan. I view him, Jeff, as a content creator for entertainment. That's how I view him. I don't listen to all his advice, whether, most of the time I don't pay attention. I make my own decisions, but I always watch his content for entertainment purposes.
Me too.
Yes. All right. These guys, they're trying to get me in trouble tonight. They're getting sound bits off me.
Do something.
Yes. And then somebody's going to make a video. The great curator exposed.
I use both. I have Market Movers app. I do use it, and I do use Card Ladder, both, because I just try to shop and compare. I don't mind paying for both. I do, because I just want to see what I can find. Money Mike, everybody trying to use Dan for the free promo. Free promo for guys. What?
I know people always sending me stuff. They want me to promote it. Can somebody just sponsor my channel? That's what I really want. I keep asking all these guys.
Right? Hurry up, man.
All these guys, they send me stuff. Like Like, look at this. I got 50 boxes of these slab mags here. I got.
Yeah, I saw you posted. You got a bunch in recently.
Yeah. Oh. Let me show you this, guys. So they sent me this stand-up displays, and they made me. Oh,
how cute! Look at that bling on that.
Yeah,
Nice.
the great curator. So these are cool. So I gotta help promote this guy pretty soon. They make like regular ones, but they send me this stuff, and I always ask them. I say, oh, if you're interested, I'll take a sponsorship and I'll promote your stuff. And you know what they always say? Come back to us in a few months. But in the meantime, here's some stuff. Maybe you can post it on Instagram. So,
right.
It's hard, guys.
Said, like it's these guys here.
Yeah.
Check out Graded Guard. Go to their Instagram site, and then they have a their website link on there. And if you use the promo code B2 Slabs, so that's the number 2, B2 Slabs, you'll get 10% off your order. See, and we'll have it in the description.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. We're always promoting for these guys. Yes. We're helping them build their business. But nobody wants to pay us.
Look how nice they look.
They're just getting us to hustle for them.
I know, right?
Let me tell you guys, it's hard. It's hard being a content creator. We are starving content creators. That's what we are. We're starving.
We have to hustle ourselves too. To give you content. Diego, what's up, man? What's up, Diego? When is the slab mag sell?
I've been asking these dudes to make a code for you guys for a while.
What's going on there?
I don't know what they're saying. It takes a long time for them to program it, but they did send me a whole case of these things. They said that I can sell these for $20. These retail for $25. They said that I can sell it to my friends for $20. So if you guys are local to my area or you go to a show where you see me, you can get these for $20. If you want me to ship it to you, just buy a few of them so that it makes it worthwhile with the shipping. And then I will get this to you guys. Okay, $20.
And guys, Graded Guard is only $12. $12 and 10% on the promo code B2 Slabs.
Yes, and then let's say this: I don't think that this is a high-end option. Graded Guard is a low-end option. So
right,
I don't think
exactly.
That,
yes,
I don't think that they're direct competitors. It just depends if you want premium versus a lower cost option.
Yeah, these kind of like a plastic rubber, and that's kind of like hard metal, correct?
Yeah, and we'll keep promoting both until one of these guys starts paying us. And then we'll go. And then we'll go.
Or like tells us to stop doing a cease and desist.
Crazy guys, crazy. Okay,
what do we have next? The LA Hobbyist. What's up, AJ? Good job helping Chris this weekend. My two favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, that guy hustles a lot.
He does. Adrian Manukin, CV Sports Cards. I'll check it out.
Yeah, check him out on Instagram. He's a cool guy. He always supports me on Whatnot and Instagram and stuff like that. So check out his collection. He sells cards too, guys. So he's got a great collection of cards.
Does he have a lot of unique stuff too?
Vintage cards, high-end basketball cards, things like that.
Ian, hey gang, what's up, Ian? Love the sacks.
Let's see. Ooh, what is this comment here? Sorry, guys. I got to screen these comments. Sometimes they get a little saucy.
Saucy.
I got to screen these comments a little bit.
We'll hold that for Merle After Dark. Merle World After Dark.
Okay.
Sharpshooter Card Porn put out a video stating that a lot of the current Marvel PMG prices were manipulated by the owner of All Thoughts. We just talked about this, Sharpshooter.
We talked about this, just to summarize, if you guys are coming in late, I don't think that it's necessary. I don't think it's like a pump and dump situation. I just think that I think it's an arbitrage situation. They're buying it up and then they're relisting it on their site because they see that there's an opportunity there.
And then hyping it up.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed because he posted actually one of the PMGs I just sold this weekend. It's the Miles Morales red card that he had on there, but I didn't know the full story. What else we have? Sheldon, happy Tuesday, boys. What's up from your Vancouver Island guy? And that's
Vancouver, Canada?
Yes.
Canada? I still want to go to a card show in Canada someday. I think that'd be cool.
Mervin, Dan will accept Bitcoin for sponsorship. Ethereum, man.
Guys, I'll take anything. I'll take coupons. I'll take coupons to like Sizzler, whatever you guys can send me.
Is that your favorite restaurant? Is that what we're going to eat in Houston this weekend?
I love Sizzler.
I hope there's some nice restaurants around that area, but I heard there's not much.
If anybody is in Houston, let us know where to go eat. You know, we need to go. We need to find a good barbecue place or something like that.
Mm-hmm. We had Bloodsoes on Sunday. We watched the LA game. That was such good barbecue. And some ribs. Prodigy Card Collector. What is Slag Mag website?
It's called Slab. It's Slab.
Slab Mag. Slab, not Slag.
Yes, Slab Mag.
Slab
and that's
Mag.
Yeah, that's the website. So just Google Slab Mag. Now you got me saying it. Slab Mags, and then it will pop up.
All right, next. Feed the Gods. I've been talking to Zion Cases for your promo code. Hopefully you'll get one.
Yeah, I talked to those guys too, and they just said, "Oh, contact me in a couple months." So I think they're waiting till I get to a certain threshold before they'll take me seriously. But I've been asking them, give my followers some type of 10%, 15% off coupon. I keep bugging them for that, guys. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens or not.
Okay.
But if you message them and you let them know that you found them through listening to me and Merlin, then maybe they'll take us more seriously and they'll create a code like that.
When I'm going to be on your show, AJ? Whatever,
no, never,
man. We'll talk.
Never.
Never?
Never.
How much you going to pay us, AJ?
Yes.
How much will you pay us?
Yes. No, AJ, you'll be on our show when you get out of debt. Okay? When you get out of your credit card debt. Yes, you'll be in the show. And if you guys don't understand that, go watch his channel, the LA Hobbyist. He has his own YouTube channel where he did a video with me. Basically, he told me he had some problems and I had to lecture him for a couple hours. And I told him, don't come back to me, okay, until you get out of your debt. Okay, so if you guys want to know that story, go watch that.
No, I'm going to watch it now. I haven't seen it yet. Funkin' Mint Corey. Hey, guys. How was your auction last night on the what night? He's been talking about it. It went great. 180 cards, right?
Yeah. It was great. Crazy night. 4.5 hours on that stream. If you guys missed it, you missed some really cool deals. I'll probably do another one next week for sure.
So what time was that 4.5 hours? What time did you finally get off?
From 6 to 10:30.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy. And the time went by really quick. I was just like, all these auctions I put at like 30 seconds. So it's like boom, 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 boom. Just constant, crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, the other night I was on Sports Card Anonymous show on Friday, where he just has we just chime in, and I was on there for 3.5 hours. And then 2 hours later, I was back in my room and I was just checking it out. And I noticed that he was still on. The guy was on for almost 6 hours.
Wow.
On his show on Friday night.
Wow.
And he still had Steve and Neo were on there.
That's endurance.
Mervin,
did you talk about Marvel? Did you talk about Marvel at all?
No. Mostly just football cards. That's his forte. It's football. Mm-hmm. So we talked about the playoffs and everything, and the state of football cards. You guys need to host a trade night in Bleecker. What's Bleecker? So
Bleeker's, if you guys don't know, Bleecker Street Trading, I think that's their name, or Bleecker Trading Street or something like that. It's a show. It's a store in New York where it's like an alternative sports card store. They don't have like the traditional singles like you would at a LCS, but they sell like wax and they have high-end cards on display, but they use it as like a meeting place where you can host trade nights. And they do this thing where they get like content creators to host a trade night, and they curate like a section of their window to display what they like and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. They're big time though, so they probably don't even know who we are. But I think one day if we grow big enough, maybe we could do something like that. I think that would be great if me and Merlin went to New York. We hosted a Between the Two Slabs live episode, live trade night at Bleecker Street. So if anybody knows those guys, please turn them on to us. Maybe
is this in Manhattan? Us. Is it Manhattan or where?
I don't know where it is, to be honest. But I see people wear the merchandise all the time, and I've asked people about that. Like Mojo, Mojo? Mm-hmm. He hosted a trade night there recently.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah. I think I saw him there. Yes.
So I think that's one of my hobby goals is to host a trade night at Bleecker Street Trading.
Oh, okay. We got to work on that, man. That's our goal, 2022.
Yes.
We'll have to make a vision board for it.
Mm-hmm.
Funkin' Mick Corey, how do you feel about grading my 94 bronze Marvel masterpieces? Now, what are the 94 bronze masterpieces, Dan?
I think he's talking about like the gold, like they're like gold borders. I think what you're talking about.
The gold foil, right? It's not the bronze.
Yeah,
bronze
I would say anything 90s Marvel. If it's not going to be a PSA 10, it's not going to be worth the cost of grading right now, unless you can grade at really, really bulk prices, cheap bulk prices. So it's got to be high grades. I probably wouldn't mess with it unless you wanted to take that chance, or if it's for your personal collection. Go ahead.
Now, do you have a PSA membership? Have you been able to spend any cards for $50?
I do have a PSA membership.
Me too.
I don't, but you know what? Not to sound like I'm special or anything, but I got a guy. I got a guy now. It's not a group submitter. It is not a group submitter, but I got a guy who takes my cards directly to PSA. He has a private account, and because he does so much volume with them. So he has a private account. I'm friends with him, and he lives near me. So he's my hookup direct to PSA, but he's not a group submitter.
Who do we have next? Another question.
Yes.
He's filtering them out.
Yes.
What do we have here, guys? Let's see. And who do y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl? Let us know. Who will win the Super Bowl? 2 more weeks.
Okay. No, I think we got to the end of. I mean, most of these guys are just trying to start some controversy here. They're trying to get me in trouble. You know. Yeah.
They started the fire.
Yeah, they're trying to get me all spiced up here. So I think we got to the end of the chat. Let's talk about Houston real quick, and then maybe we can wrap it up.
Let's do it.
Have dinner. So yeah, Houston, super excited for this. This will be your second out of town. Well, second out of state show, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's not going to be like Dallas. I don't think it's going to be smaller, probably half the size of Dallas.
Oh, you think so? Really?
It's in a different area, so we'll see what happens there. It's like 3 days, so we should get some good content. Maybe we'll do a live show like we did.
We will do a live. Dallas. I'll bring the equipment for it. Okay.
Oh, Merlin.
Hopefully, you can hear me.
Did Merlin drop off?
I hear myself pretty well. Yeah, I think it's you, man.
Or maybe me.
Yes, it's you.
Merlin.
But I hear you fine.
Merlin. Put it in the chat that you can't hear Merlin if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you can or cannot.
Put it in the chat that you guys can't hear Merlin if you can't hear me.
Loud, they hear me. Yes, loud and clear. It's you.
Can somebody write? Hold on, I'll write it.
Okay. I can hear both. See, they hear me. You're good, Dan.
Oh, you can hear both?
Yes.
I can't hear Merlin for some reason.
Did you hear mute?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Your earbuds died?
This went out about it. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
sorry,
my God.
Guys.
We just need to get your regular set of headphones.
I know, right? That's the next thing. Sorry, guys.
Gosh, I got to teach this guy about tech issues here, man.
I'm the talent. I don't do production, okay? Guys?
Yeah, but we're YouTubers. We have to, provide for
I need a guy.
Equipment.
I need a guy for this. I need a production guy.
You could do it, Dan. You could do it. So what were we saying about Houston? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So, we'll do a live from Houston. Okay. That should be fun. We'll do that. And then hopefully we'll get some good deals.
I guess we'll do that, like Saturday night?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe Friday. Well, no. We'll be there Friday.
Yeah.
No. Maybe Saturday. Because then I think that will give us some opportunities to do some deals. But
because Friday will probably be like the Thursday at Dallas, right?
Yeah.
It's just mostly dealers kind of window shopping and everything.
Yeah.
Kind of slow.
Yeah. So, I don't know what to expect with Houston. It's my first time going there. I've heard mixed opinions about it, but we'll see. And we'll bring you guys content so that you guys feel like you're there too.
I know they have a lot of athletes and celebrities there for autographs. There's hundreds of, athletes and celebrities. Yeah. I think The Undertaker is there. I'm not sure.
Oh, The Undertaker.
I heard. I'm not sure though.
One thing I'll be interested to see. I'm gonna bring the Marvel card, so I'll be interested to see if there's the same type of reception as I got in Dallas. So that'll be something to kind of pay attention to.
Nice.
But yeah. So anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
No. So you think that's what? So bringing the same stuff I pretty much brought to Dallas.
Yeah, just bring. Yeah, bring your stuff. the things that you want to move that you can't move here is, I would say, and then just bring your alternative stuff. I mean, that's like our niche right now. Is we are the alternative oddball guys.
I love it. Right. So yeah. So guys, check me out. I'm going to be on about 30 more minutes. Go to my YouTube site at Merle World Cards, or go to my Instagram at Merle World Cards. I will have the link in my Instagram profile. If you cannot find me, that link within the YouTube, it'll be 8:30. And I know Dan and I have been talking like the entire time about Marvel cards. Well, guess what, folks? All we're going to talk about on Merle World After Dark is Marvel, because I will have a guest, Marvel Madness, and we will be talking about the state of the Marvel card market.
But it will be very entertaining, guys. So make sure you watch it, because he turns down the lights. He lights some candles. He gets in his robe. So it's going to be a good time. He gets a cocktail. Yeah.
I'm going to have this this really spicy, sexy Black Widow outfit on.
Right. Merle World After Dark, guys. You don't want to miss it.
Get the bubble bath going. Bring the champagne. The chocolates.
No topic is off limits, guys.
We're going to dim the lights.
Dark, okay. After you put the kids to bed, that's when you get to watch this show.
Yeah. It's not for kids.
Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Anything else, Dan?
I think that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So we'll see you guys.
Maybe the glow sticks.
Yeah, we'll see you guys like on Saturday. We'll try
be on the lookout. I'll post it when we'll have the Between Two Slabs on location in Houston. So look for it, I think, on Saturday. Okay, guys?
Yes.
We'll talk to you then. And that's it. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll see y'all this week. Bye-bye, guys.
Take care.